Hey everybody out there, welcome back to another edition of Tech Talk with Tony. It's a very special one. In fact, a man named Zach Carroll, definitely not Batman, called us up and wanted to commission a paintball gun. I just have this one out here to show you guys the basic Vanquish marker. But why don't you guys come with me to the Batcave and we'll take a look at the latest and greatest from Batman.
Let's go!
So this, ladies and gentlemen, is the Batmobile. Zach loves expensive luxury vehicles, and I don't think they get any more expensive or luxurious than the Batmobile. As you can see, it is all black with our vintage logo inset here. We also chopped this gun down so it is the lightest Vanquish 2.0 ever made. So you guys probably noticed the guns are very different. But we're going to go ahead and start with this ASA. You'll notice right away we did some crazy lathe work on the front cap here, trying to shave off as much weight as possible. We also found some more space right here that we cut out, and we did some nice shaping and body work right here. You'll notice that we chopped off the trigger guard and put our patented metal bar trigger. You guys might have noticed that this is tarnished and all this stuff looks like it's galvanized. Well, that's because we actually went through, heated all these screws and fixtures up to red hot, and dunked them in water, and that's what gives them this cool sheen on there. It was totally intentional, and we think it looks really cool. It looks like the exhaust of a really high-end sports car. Going along with the trigger guard, you'll notice that we also cut our signature 3 lines. If you've seen our other videos, you've probably noticed that we like the 3-line cuts as a tribute to Danny Love and the old school Shock Tech stuff. We also have a snake tongue trigger and installed a heavier magnet, so the trigger is much snappier and will work more reliably. A Batmobile has to have a fin on the back, just because it moves so fast. You know, you got to have that extra turbulence to pull your gun to the ground. This also took off a lot of weight. From the pictures, you'll notice on the back side here, both of the sides of the guns are actually different, and the reason being is we took off as much metal as possible. You'll notice there's an air passage here that we left because it needs to be there. On the other side, you'll notice that there's no air passage there, and we cut it off because it didn't need to be there. Another big feature that we always do with this Vanquish platform is we replace the feed neck with one of our favorite feed neck designs, and that also happened to be compatible with a minor modification to the Vanquish platform. This is actually a feed neck off a Shocker RSX, and it's a lot lower profile. It weighs substantially less. We prefer the mechanics over it, and aesthetically we also think it's more pleasing. Next, we're going to talk about the front of the marker. You'll notice our 3 signature lines, again, are stripped in there. And Zach Carroll from Texas said he does a lot of crime fighting for some reason, and sometimes his gun gets really slippery. So we went ahead and made that a little more rigid for him. So, you know, while he's defending the night, you know, he can stay safe and keep the gun in his hands. Next, we're going to move over to the bolt system, and we're going to show you guys what we did in there. Right away, you'll notice that the whole bolt kit has been anodized black. This bolt kit was polished and hand-fitted, and the anodizing tolerances and everything were accounted for. So this bolt kit is near perfect OEM spec anode. Those of you that have watched our other videos featuring the Vanquishes, we always cut out these pillars here. Not only does it lighten your gun slightly, but it also increases the volume inside of your dump chamber, which allows you to lower your operating pressure, which ultimately will make your gun shoot a little bit softer, a little bit quieter, and it has a little bit more air to work with when you're trying to get consistency out of your marker. Next, I want to show you guys a little thing that we kind of figured out here at the store. We have a Lux 2.0 bolt guide in here. A lot of you Lux fans out there probably noticed that our bolt stem is actually modified, and that's to allow the marker to take the V2 shocker mod. This gets your spring away from the tip of your bolt where it does undue wear and causes turbulence flow variables that can minorly affect your shot-to-shot consistency. This mod also allows you to have more pressure on your spring, and it keeps it out of the way. So as you can see, it works very nice, very smooth, and there is no way that the inside of your bolt will ever go bad. Just like the Aston Martin, we don't necessarily recommend running it with the spring at all times, but it's an option that's there. So if you're playing in cold weather, or if Mr. Freeze somehow gets unthawed, you'll definitely be able to fight him with all of your paintball might. The last feature you'll note on the bolt guide is we also bored out the internal of this rod, so you have a much higher capacity for your dump chamber and air volume. Lastly, you guys will probably notice the different types of O-rings that we use on our stuff. This white one, for example, is a white Buna O-ring. It's not just a white version of Buna, it's actually a different compound altogether. And we also are big fans of a 50 durometer O-ring that we've been using inside of our Vanquishes on our team and prototype testing. And it's a softer material, it seals up better, they're a little bit bigger, and we also sell those O-ring kits on our website. So if you guys want to check those out, it's an easy way to lower the pressure of your Vanquish, and it a lot of times alleviates the chuffing issue that a lot of those guns have. One more thing that I wanted to touch base on were the detents that we decided to use in this marker. Now on the Aston Martin and my Vanquish, we use rubber detents. It's a mod that we do with the existing ones. It's a really simple thing that we can do. If you guys are interested in getting something like that, the reason we do it is it's much softer on your paintball, and ultimately these paintball guns should be able to shoot forever. And not until like the recent years has it been normal for a paintball gun to wear its breech out, and a lot of that has to do with the plastic detents and the sand wearing away at your bolt kit and wearing away at your breech over time. So we like to alleviate that issue right off the bat with a pair of rubber detents, and you just have to be more, nope, that's it. That's good. Yeah, just cut it right there. All right, guys, well, those are the main features of the marker. We really appreciate you watching and helping us fight the cookie cutter lifestyle. And if you're ever looking to add a new gadget to your utility belt, make sure to go on our website, vintagepb.com, or give us a call here at the store and ask for Tony, that's me, and we will get to know each other, and I will make you the best paintball gun I possibly can.